Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a little Sephora try on. I got a few new products and I wanted to try them on with you. So stay tuned. So I didn't get anything for shadow, so I already started with that. But let's try this new product that came out from Rare Beauty. It's the Positive Light Éclairissant Contour des Yeux for your eyes. And I went to Sephora yesterday and it was horrendous. It was so busy. You'd think it was right before Christmas and everything was sold out. So there's some things I wanted to buy that I couldn't even get. So I'll have to go back, I guess. Let's try this. So I got the shade Light, of course, and it has this like silver applicator, and it's probably just to help depuff as you put it on. And I'm really happy with the concealer I have from Kosas. So the only reason I really bought this is because this was so intriguing to me. And I love Rare Beauty products. I love Selena Gomez. She's just such an inspirational person and positive, and I think it's great, especially for young girls. It's amazing. And there was a bunch of young girls grabbing at every single Rare Beauty product. So I was like trying to squeeze my way in there. So I'm just gonna kind of start and pat it on here. Oh yeah, so it feels really good. So if you, yeah, it's cooling. So yeah, that definitely helps depuff and feels really good, especially in the morning when you're putting on your makeup too. Kind of wakes you up a bit. It's thin, which is good. This just looks a little bit more pink than I'm used to. But I like thin that does a little bit of coverage, not too much. I don't like a thick concealer. And then I'm going to do it justice with my Vive Conceal and Prime brush to see if it really holds up. Oh yeah. Oh wow. It's really nice. Has good coverage, but again, it's not super thick. Huh. I wonder if it's good to mix with my Kosas concealer, because so far I'm super impressed. That's really nice. And the little bit of pink in it, more than I have in my other concealer, it's actually really nice. Alrighty. So far so good with this. This is really nice, but we have to see how it wears, of course, and if my eyes like it, because you never know. They might freak out. So I've been wanting to try this product out for a while. It's by Merit, which I haven't had anything from this brand yet. I bought a couple things yesterday to try, and it's the Minimalist Perfecting Complexion Stick, and I got Silk. And I'm not sure about the color, because the color I thought I was sold out, because Sephora is insane. And it's a complexion stick. And I wanted to try this because sometimes I don't want coverage everywhere, but I want to just spot cover and maybe not use something as thick as a concealer. So, I mean, it's like, you know, it does have a little bit more coverage than, you know, a lightweight foundation, but it's not as thick to me as a concealer. So I really wanted to just be able to like go around my nose, around my problem areas where I have like the most scarring, and here, like not a ton of coverage, just treat the areas, and it's really smooth. But let's see how it blends out. This is the Vive foundation brush. So it's blending out pretty well. But is it still covering? a little bit. Yeah. And it's not too tacky, which is good. I don't like it super tacky, but I wanted to have enough tack to it that when I put finishing powder on it, it kind of sets it so it stays all day. And this is where I'm the most scarred, so that's where I like the most coverage, but I don't like it to feel super heavy. That looks like it kind of evened it out. I might need to put like a little bit of concealer on top of it, but if I'm just looking for a base that's just evening out the skin tone, but I don't have to put it everywhere, this might work. Huh. Yeah, it's actually, I didn't want to pick this color because I thought it was too light, but of course, it's not. It's like never too light. Nothing's ever too light for me. Yeah. It doesn't feel super heavy. Nice, okay. I really like that. So far so good. 2 products I really like so far. Let's hope I like everything and not get disappointed on camera. So I just cream bronzed off camera because I didn't get a new bronzer, and I used the Makeup by Mario Light Medium Sculpt Stick. Soft Sculpt Shaping Stick. And I got a Rare Beauty Stay Vulnerable Melting Blush, that's what it's called, in Nearly Apricot. I wanted to get another one of these. Since this was from like a holiday collection, I don't even think they make this color, but they were completely sold out at Sephora. Completely. Of any color I wanted to try. And so, got this, which I wanted to try this anyways. Super cute component. I got that apricot-y color. And it's like that creamy consistency. Sheer wash of color. So let's see how this goes. I'm going to use actually the Rare Beauty. I think this is a foundation brush, but I'm going to use it with this. I'm just going to tap it in. And then just kind of stipple the color on the high points of my cheekbone. When I use these kind of creamy blushes, I'm always nervous that it's going to separate all the makeup underneath. Liquid blushes seem to work a little bit better. They kind of melt with those products for me better. So I'm curious to see. So far it looks fine, and the color is so pretty. And on my nose, of course. And it's sheer, so like definitely start with a little bit, but you can add a good amount, it looks like, before it gets too much, which I like. Yeah, super pretty in a little mirror right there. I love the color. I love the little, it's like a little jelly bean. Really nice so far. I just kind of melt this all in right here. Yeah. I mean, all 3 things so far. Super impressed with. It's just the longevity now. All right, so I didn't get a finishing powder or a bronzer, like a powder bronzer, so I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to put some product in my brows and I'll be right back. All right, so now we're going to try the Hollywood Glow Glide Face Architect Highlighter by Charlotte Tilbury, which it's beautiful, of course. And I got, I believe, the lightest color in Moonlit Glow. Boy. I think highlighters are back, everybody, because everybody's coming out with them. So look how beautiful that is. And it's super soft. It looks just like my skin color. But I wanted something to really pop. I don't really wear a ton of like highlights anymore, but I think they're coming back. So let's just do a little bit on the top of our cheeks. So I don't know if you can tell that how it just really, it's very glowy. It's not super in your face. I mean, maybe on somebody with a little darker skin tone than me, it would, because it would pop against. It kind of looks like the same color skin for me. But I like it. It's like the perfect color. It just doesn't pop as much just because, oh, well, that kind of surprised me on this side. Maybe the lighting's a little different. Just gonna keep adding until I don't know. So the thing with highlighter sometimes is that if you get it too close to where like your cheeks are, you start to see a lot of texture because that's where your pores are usually the most prominent. So I kind of try to keep it up a little higher, and it also elongates the face or lifts the face. But I mean, it does show a little bit of texture, but not a ton. That's really pretty. Just, it's not very subtle, but it's not over the top. And then I like to, of course, highlight my nose with this little Makeup Shack T65 brush. I love how little and precise this brush is. And I get it right on the tip of my nose, and I just kind of pat it out. I'm even gonna take it on my inner corner. You know, just to really try it. I'm gonna be happy that if I like everything, but I'm gonna be a little annoyed because, you know, it's money. But so far, so good. Everything's really like melting together really well. Like, this is really nice. I was gonna get the Rare Beauty one, but it was sold out, and so I got this one because it was still in stock, and I'm pleasantly really happy that that's what happened, because this is really nice, and there's a lot of product here, so it should last a good amount of time, and you can really pack it on too. And it's, you know, beautiful packaging, of course. Now finally we get to put a lip on so I don't look like a corpse. I've been wanting these for a while. I got two colors. It is the Freck Makeout Club Soft Blur Lipstick. I got the color Makeout Club. No, is that what it's called? No, it's called Main Character. Come on. Main Character and Freck Rust. We're gonna try Main Character today. And it's just supposed to look like a blur or like a lip tint that doesn't have any gloss to it, which I love lip tints. So this is kind of like the matte version of that. So let's try it out. Feels really good. Feels almost like a chapstick. And of course I love this color. It looks like everything else I wear all the time. You can't even really go too heavy with it. Like, I'm putting it on normally. I'm not doing it lightly. And like putting it on normally. And it does. It just has that like perfect amount of coverage. And then you can probably even blot it out. Yeah, I love that. You know what? This is just a really good Sephora haul. Everything's fabulous. And I haven't tried any of this until just now on camera. So these are my true first impressions and things I've also really wanted for a while that I finally got myself. But this feels really nice. Now I just gotta see the longevity of it really and see how long it lasts, but really good. Okay, another thing I really am enjoying. It's a perfect color for me. I love this kind of rusty lip color, especially when it's not super glossy too, because it's wearable for whenever. Okay, now we're going to try another Merit product, and it is the Shade Slick Tinted Lip Oil. And I got two colors. One in kind of the color I'm wearing on my lips now, which isn't shocking. And one that's a little bit more neutral, not as like terracotta underneath. But because I'm wearing this color, I'm going to try this one. And this one is Cara Cara. And I love a lip oil, but I don't love all lip oils. I mean, that's like everything, right? I don't like them too thick. I don't like it. I don't like lip gloss. I never have liked lip gloss. I don't like the feeling of lip gloss. I always feel like my lips look really heavy with them, but these lip oils give me that glossy lip without feeling heavy or super sticky and tacky. So let's see. So it's thin, but there's a good amount of color payoff. So I could actually wear this probably just on its own, which I always want color on my lips. Always, always. So to be able to just throw this on its own and give me color and moisture. Wow, that's really pretty. I like that. Yeah, it feels really good. But because it's thin, it might not last that long. But I don't know if I care, because it feels really good and moisturizing. It's like the perfect amount of glossiness. And they make a bunch of colors in these. I grabbed these two, but they make a clear with glitter flecks in it, which I'm kind of interested about. And then they made like a dark wine, which would be really pretty too. It's like a wearable wine color because it'll be sheer, but okay. Nice. I mean, come on, everything's good. Oh, hello. I mean, that's not great, but it's not the lip oil's fault. Okay, last but not least is something that I've had in my Sephora cart for a while, and I kept on wanting to order it, but I wanted like the immediate satisfaction, so that's why I finally went to the mall. And it's the Cali Ray Come Hell or High Water Clean Mascara. Zero smudge, volumizing, and curling. And it's a tubing mascara. And I love tubing mascaras. And I used to wear, what's that one? It was a blue packaging. It was all over the internet. I can't think of what it is right now. But I didn't rebuy it, and I don't know why. But I loved it because it was a tubing mascara. Tubing mascaras are super easy. They don't crumble or anything, and they're super easy to clean or take off your eyes. You just kind of take something wet and you kind of gently pull, and it just tubes and mascara comes off. So it's really nice and easy. And look how pretty this packaging is. This little light blue to the lilac, really nice. So I'm gonna curl my lashes first, which I curled them a little bit before, but of course they didn't stay where I want them. And I really haven't even looked at the brush. I just saw tubing mascara and grabbed it. Oh, so it's perfect for just getting right in there. So let's try it out. So I don't know if you can tell, but it definitely got right in there and coated every lash. Yeah. Huh. Well, let's look at this side compared. Definitely darker and thicker, you can see that. But I don't take my mascara all the way up through the whole lash. But for the sake of trying it, let's just do that. Just because I can kind of look a little... Oh, come on. Spidery when I do that, so... Well, not too spidery, actually. It looks pretty good. Yeah, and look at how thick and curly they look. Huh. Let's add a little bit more to this side. They're actually not looking too scary. This mascara makes them just look pretty. They're still kind of fluffy at the ends. Alright. That's really nice. Oh, that's not, but yeah, look at like how thick, and it kept that curl up. Nice. Okay. Huh. All right. Well, that was pleasantly surprising that everything was fabulous. Now we're just going to have to wear it and see if it stays as fabulous, but I'm really loving everything I tried. I mean, come on, that's a lot of products. How many did we use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there anything else we used? Oh, and then the 6 is the concealer. All these products, I loved how they look and how they applied. So hopefully they stay amazing this whole day. It's like noon right now, so I'm optimistic about it, because this doesn't always happen, that you like everything you put on. So thank you for watching. I hope I gave you some ideas about what to buy next, because I know that's so much fun going to Sephora and picking out new products. And don't go on a weekend, because it was maddening. It was so hot, so many people, but I'm so glad that everybody's so interested in makeup and trying new things and, just doing things to better themselves or feel better about themselves. So thank you again for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.